Hi, welcome to Lara the Beaut. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. So this is a February favorites video. I'll say it's a current favorites video because I haven't done an actual monthly faves video since October. So it's just a few things that I've loved, beauty favorites. I don't think I actually have any skincare in here. So it's mostly makeup. I'll just get right into it. If you have any questions or anything, just leave those in the comments below. So I like to start with complexion products if I have any, and I do have a couple. This is first the L'Oreal Infallible 24 hour matte cover foundation. So that's what it looks like, comes in a tube. So the L'Oreal Infallible 24 hour fresh wear foundation is my favorite drugstore foundation above all the other foundations from the drugstore, like hands down my fave, legs down, everything. So I was really curious about this one when it came out. I think it came out in January. I think it's been available in other countries, but I only saw it in Boots in January, so I couldn't wait to try it. So I absolutely love this for a matte foundation. I'm not really into the matte look, but now and then I will do a matte look. So this is very full coverage. It doesn't emphasize pores or exaggerate your texture, because a lot of matte foundations will do that, just, you know, cling to dry patches. This doesn't do that. It's just very smooth. It's a really, I don't think I have anything bad to say about this. Yeah, so it comes in a tube. That is my personal favorite packaging for foundation, so I really like that. You know, with a lot of matte foundations from the drugstore, they tend to just really mattify, and then after a while you get this over oiliness. It can't be just me, which kind of defeats the purpose, because if you're really into the matte look, usually you have oily skin, you know, you don't want overproduction of oils, but this doesn't do that. It just wears really well throughout the day. I haven't done a 24-hour test. I've worn it for a full day, which is like 8 hours for me. I actually wasn't sure between which one I like more, this one or the fresh wear, and I did a poll on my Instagram. I don't really remember the results. I might put them here, but I think it was neck to neck. So as many people like fresh wear as they do this one, because it really is so good. And when I went to Boots to buy this, the shelves were empty and the samples were gone. It was sold out, but in kind of like a scary way. I don't know if people were fighting for it. There was like foundation smeared on around the area. I actually went to the train station, the Boots at the train station, because nobody goes there, you know. So I found this. It was the last one and it happened to be my shade, so that was really lucky. So love this. So another foundation that I've been loving is from Guerlain. It's the, what is it called? It's the Natural Glow foundation, the L'Essentiel foundation. I think the bottle is just gorgeous. I am into packaging, so that's partly why I like this. This came out last year, a few months before all the foundations came out, because there was a lot of foundation coming out last year, but I just waited to try this. Love it because it gives a natural glow finish. It looks like skin. That's generally the kind of look that I go for nowadays, just a natural glow finish or natural matte sometimes. But even if it's a matte foundation, even with the L'Oreal, I put a bit of illuminator in there just to make it a bit glowy, so it's a natural glowy finish, and that's what this does. It gives a really beautiful glow to your skin, natural finish, exactly what it says on the tin. It's a natural glowy foundation. It's got 97% naturally derived ingredients, so if you're into that, you know, just check it out. They do have a complimentary primer, but I didn't get that. I just got the foundation. So yeah, it's gorgeous. I use a beauty blender. I feel like that gives just a more natural application. Okay, so next up is a concealer that I've been just in love with. This is from Hourglass. It's the Vanish Airbrush concealer, and this is quite new as well. If you want to know the shades of everything, foundation and everything, it's all in the description where I leave everything. I was going to get my Too Faced concealer, which is Holy Grail. Love the Too Faced concealer, but while I was out shopping, I thought I might as well try new things, because why not? So first I went to Dior, because this came out right at the same time as the Dior Skin, you know, foundation and concealer. I love the Dior concealer, but I think the shade just wasn't my best match, and the young man who helped me, we tried it on, and then he just, first of all, he didn't even take off my makeup because I had makeup on. he just went over that with the concealer, so I think that's partly why it didn't perform as good as it could have, you know. Anyway, after that I went to Hourglass and she took off my makeup first, and then we tried this on. Fell in love instantly. I love this. I love the shade. I think I will go a bit lighter next time. I just love the tone of this. Really good coverage. You only need a bit and it just spreads out, but it doesn't thin out. So just very good coverage. I remember I kept doing this and it just wasn't like thinning out. Beautiful, a beautiful concealer. I think it's right up there with my Too Faced. I can't really say which one's better, but I think this is creamier, but obviously the Too Faced has a lot more concealer in it, 15ml. Okay, so next I'll talk about a few eyeshadow palettes that I've been loving. So first is the Love palette from Natasha Denona. I like the size of it. It's not too big or small, it's just the right size. Just about eyeshadow palettes that was. So it is a bit smaller than the Metropolis palette, which isn't too big either. Also, I love the price point of this. It was £60, a lot less expensive than all of the other Natasha Denona palettes. I'll just get it open. I used this palette to do my eye makeup today, so this is the eye look that I used to do. I use this palette to do my eyes. What the So another reason that I like this is because it has so many colours that I don't have in my collection. Not only on their own, but they're all in one pan. Like all of these shades I don't have a lot of. So purple and reds, I only have one other red. I just like the whole pink to purple thing. So it is a pink to purple palette. Ranges from this red here to, I guess, this or that. But the top reason why I got this and why it's a fave is because I fell in love with the Natasha Denona formula of her shadows when I got the Metropolis palette. So the shadows are just amazing. It's got creamy mattes, 2 duochromes I think, and chroma crystal. Because when I reviewed the Metropolis palette, I kept saying crystal chroma. Why did I keep saying crystal chroma? It's chroma crystals anyway. Okay, so I won't go into much detail because this is just a faves video. It's not a review, but I might review this anyway. My favourite shade is this called Pure Love. So the theme is love. So it's got, the names are, this is Pure Love, that's Heart, this is Trust. So I love Pure Love. This is a duochrome. And this Lifetime this is a gold. I like that she threw a gold in here as well. So this is a chroma crystal. This one is a duochrome. Yeah, so Giving and Pure Love are duochromes. That's a chroma crystal. I'll swatch Blind as well because this is a metallic. So it's got one metallic, which is this one. So that is Blind. Oof. I don't think the camera will do these any justice. That is Pure Love. Duochrome. This is Lifetime, which is the chroma crystal gold. Oh my god. Love them. Just stunning. Oh, you know when Minnie Riperton sings la 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 do 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 do. This Pure Love shade is it's that whistle tone. So this is the equivalent of a whistle. This is the whistle tone, okay? So I don't know what I actually mean, but it just gives me the same feeling. Okay, so next is another palette, which is my favorite palette to come out of this year. So this is my favorite palette of 2020. I don't know what's coming, but I already know this is my favorite palette. Okay, so it's the Amrezy Palette. It's a collab palette between Amrezy and ABH. So it is this. And I don't just buy palettes because they're pink. Okay, so it's a plus, but I just love the packaging of this. It's so gorgeous. It sparkles. I couldn't ask for a better packaging for a palette because I love pink. I love sparkly stuff. Yeah, so it's definitely my favorite collab palettes that ABH have done with anybody. Yeah, I think I'll say that it might be my favorite Anastasia palette. It's got similar shades to Modern Renaissance. So this is the palette. I think you've seen it everywhere. I love all the colors. I can use all the shades in here. So it's got glitter. So this super beautiful shade here called Resi, this pink, or is it Reezy? Because I had to go and check how you pronounce her name. She did a Q&A where she says it's Reezy, not Amrezy or Amrezy or Amrezy. It's Reezy. Anyway, I love the browns. It's got a black. I think there are two kinds of people where, you know, some people prefer a black in a palette, other people think it's a waste of space. I am more for the black because yes, you can use the black to deepen shade. Nowadays I like to use eyeshadow to do a wing, so a black comes in handy, so I've been using the black. Beautiful. Oh, I have to swatch. I just gotta. Beautiful blue shade here called Leo. So I'm guessing she's a Leo. She comes off as a Leo, you know, or she might be a Scorpio as well. That's the kind of vibe I get, but I think she's a Leo. So this is such a beautiful blue. But my absolute favorite shade from this is Barb. So this whole thing has a very strong Barbie vibe, you know. This here called Barb is, oh, I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but it's just so pretty. For a soft glam, you've got this one called Anastasia. I just love to swatch things. So this peachy gold called Anastasia, and then there is Dragon, which is a more gold shade. All of these work really well to do a soft glam for me. I use the brown shades here, so good. This is Anastasia. This one is Dragon. Oh, I have to see what Georgia. See, all of them just complement my skin really well. Oh my god. I like to use this for a soft glam. I kind of interchange which one goes on the lid and which one goes in the corner. Okay, so I'll just sit back down because I think I lost my composure talking about the palette. So I'll just jump into lip stuff now because I've got like 3 lip products that I've been enjoying. So first is Pillowtalk Medium from Charlotte Tilbury. So these are new. So she had Pillowtalk, which I have, but then she came out with Pillowtalk Medium and Pillowtalk Intense so that everybody can have the Pillowtalk experience. I was so happy when she came out with these. So I got Pillowtalk Medium, which I'm wearing right now. So this is Pillowtalk Medium on my lips. This is what it looks like. I have the lip liner on as well. So I got the lip liner, the lip cheat. What the f... Ah! I will just swatch it here so that you can see. So it's a nice kind of berry nude. This is the exact kind of lipstick I like to wear for every day, which I use this for. It's kind of an everyday kind of nude. So this is the lip pencil. So they're slightly different, but I mean, they're not too different. But I think I should have got, and next time I will get the lip cheat in Pillowtalk Intense, just because it's a bit darker, bit deeper, which I think I will get more use out of. With the Matte Revolution formula, which is what this is in, this Pillowtalk Medium. Pillowtalk Intense I think is a kissing formula, which is good too. But my favourite formula with the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks is the Matte Revolution formula. I love it. I love it. Wears so well. I just couldn't be happier that she came out with the whole Pillowtalk. So she has the palettes and everything, but I was just very much interested in the lipsticks. So I'll just swatch Pillowtalk so you can just see the difference between the two. So this is Pillowtalk, which I always used a brown lip liner with because, you know, sometimes it looked a bit ghostly, but I just love the formula. This is Pillowtalk Medium, and Pillowtalk Intense is a bit more brown and just very brownish. This is the perfect kind of lip I like for every day, just to throw on, and I like to get use out of my lipsticks because, I mean, what's the point of having stuff if you won't use it, you know, just to have. So next is this lipstick. It's from MAC. It's called Kinkster. I was singing about this all of January because I just love it. I wore it in my last video where I did a radiant neutral, deep neutral look. So it's from MAC. It looks like this. I think it came out last year. So this is a very nude lipstick, like super nude, true nude, like my skin. And I was looking for a lipstick like this. Glad I found it. Actually, I watch Ronke Raji. Yeah, and she wore this a few times. That's where I saw it. I was like, oh my god, need right now, today. And went to MAC. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can even see, but yeah, so that's that's what it looks like. When I do a really bold eye, or just when I want my face to look monotone, you know, just one colour, which is a look that I like sometimes. But really when I do a bold eye look, this is perfect. I like to put a gloss on it. You know, speaking of, this is another lip product that I've been going to a lot. This is a Kevyn Aucoin Glass Glow lip. So I think last favourites video, or the one before that, I was raving about the Glass Glow face. Love that illuminator, love. But they've got the lip equivalent, so it's the same shades. This is crystal clear. They've got bronze spectrum and I think the rosy pink one as well. Yeah, so this is such a good gloss. Oh my god, I love the way my lips look. And I'm not a gloss girl. I'm just not, or I haven't been, but I always get this just to make my lips glossy. There are different ways of applying gloss. I just like a little bit. I just like it glossy and that's it. I don't like to look like I just had some chicken or something. I just like a nice glossy lip, so I'm kind of moving into that. Fenty have new gloss bombs out, which I was going to get, but I figured I already like stuff from Kevyn Aucoin, so I might as well. I like Fenty as well, but I mean, I will eventually get gloss bombs because I've heard they are bomb, but this was just to dip my toe in gloss. And I think I like the glossy waters, so I might, you know, just fully go into it and get some gloss bombs, get more of these. Yeah, so really like this. I don't use the applicator. I always do that. I don't use the applicator. I use a lip brush just so that this doesn't get dirty and everything. I wore this in my last video as well. I was going to put it on, but I don't want this look to be a glossy look. It has little purple thingies, like purple. It looks purpley, but it doesn't affect your lip colour. It's just really nice and glossy. Oh my god, I really want to put it on, but I won't. One more lip product from Fenty. It's one of the Mattemoiselle lipsticks in Turks and Caicos. This is really about the colour of this. I like the Mattemoiselle formula, but for this one, it's more to do with the colour. I just don't know why I like this so much. Like it's not an everyday shade. I'll just swatch it here. It's just gorgeous. It's just very bold, makes a statement, but it's quite unusual for the lips. I mean, nothing is unusual as far as lipstick goes. For me personally, I wear any colour of lipstick, but it's just not a usual shade. I don't have this or anything like it in my lipstick, so that's why I picked it. I like the formula as well. It's very matte, beautiful. If I'm not doing too much with my eyes, just throw this on, nudish eye, and it just looks like I'm daring when it comes to makeup. That's a good way of kind of pushing the envelope with makeup. Go a bit bold with the lips, so I like to do that sometimes. So yeah. Okay, so we'll just briefly double back to palettes. When I was talking about eyeshadow palettes, I forgot to mention this. It's the Slush palette from September Rose. I just, first of all, the cover is just to die for. It's so cute. Just the cutest, very summery. I really love it. So this is a rainbow palette. I'll just open it. I won't take too long on this because I will use this a lot during summer and spring. I already have clearly not too big, not too small. It's got really good shades. I like the way they are arranged. It's just all in columns, so you don't get too overwhelmed, you know. It's like the Grand Pro 3 from Amrezy. It's also like this, you know, just purples. It's got like blues, greens. I like the formula. It's not super pigmented like you. Pigmentation is good, but you don't want to have trouble blending, which sometimes that is, you know. Sometimes I think companies think, oh, let's just do like heavy pigment, but sometimes you just need the right amount of pigment so you can blend it easily. So these blend really well. I've already done a couple of looks on my Instagram with these shadows. I love it. I love a good rainbow palette. I'll just do this pink. I love this green. I think I have to swatch this because it's just a really pretty blue, and that purple there. Yeah, so that's the green. Pink. That blue is literally fire. You got the purple or lilac-ish shade. I didn't pick up enough of the green, that's why it's like that. They're gorgeous, blend super beautifully. Yeah, so I've been loving the Slush Palette too. Okay, so just one more makeup item, which I should have mentioned before when I was doing foundation, but this is the Lara Mercier Candleglow Sheer Perfecting Powder. So this just gives a really nice finish to your skin after you do your makeup. So it's more like a finishing powder. It's just the last sprinkle of like glory to your face, you know. It just gives a really candle glow finish. Looks like this. So I've been using this instead of my mineralized skin finish natural. Still love that, by the way, but I love this too. Love this too. See, you can barely, I don't think you can actually see. Yeah, so it just gives a really nice, it reminds me of the ambient powders from Hourglass, just to finish your face, especially because I've been loving the glowy look, radiant skin looks to my makeup. So this is just good to go over my makeup, you know. It's a good powder. Okay, then I'll just briefly mention a fragrance. It's from Jimmy Choo. It's called Blossom. I think on the box it said special edition. I don't know, it might have said special edition. So this is it. I've used quite a bit of this because I really love it. That's how you know, because my perfumes, they don't really show that I'm using them because I tend to switch a lot. But this honestly lives in my handbag, so I just throw it on to smell good. You know those perfumes that you just grab to just, oh, let me smell nice. I'm going out, or I'm out, let me just, you know, spritz. Yeah, and I tend to get more use out of perfumes like that than the special ones that you, oh my god, oh, I'm wearing this to a wedding, or, you know, other ones that you use maybe to imprint a memory in your head. You know, some, you know, like perfumes are, you kind of use them for stuff like that sometimes. It's not too overpowering. It is floral and sweet, but it's a bit musky as well. So I'm not really into fruity or very sweet fragrances. So this is floral. You can tell from the bottle. You can tell from the bottle, but it's also a bit musky as well. So it's not too, it's not sickly sweet, because with the sweet, that's what I don't like about sweet scents, is you spray it on and you're like, and then 5 minutes later you're like, I think it's good for everyday sweet, definitely floral-ish, you know. It's, yeah, I'm not really good with describing scents, but I use this a lot just to kind of smell nice. It definitely can be an everyday fragrance, or you can just wear it for special occasions. Love it, that's the point. Okay, so I said I didn't have any skincare to share, but I just want to mention this. It's the firming body oil from Amrezy. I'm probably saying that wrong, definitely saying that wrong. So it's this, so it looks like this. It's a body oil, and I just got this last year, I think when winter was starting, so I got this for winter. I would moisturize, then I'd put this on top. Sometimes I'd use it on its own. It's a really good oil, great ingredients as well. It was just literally just to make sure I wasn't ashy, just to lock in the moisture. So it is a really good oil. It did that. It has a really weird smell. It's a bit herby, not herb, like, I don't know, I can't really describe it, but it is a great body oil. Yeah, really good. Okay, so that's all for my current favourites / February favourites. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions or anything, please leave those in the comments section below. Thumbs up the video, please, if you like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're newly subscribed, thank you for subbing and welcome. I'll see you in my next video, which is a soft glam using the Amrezy palette. So that's the next video. So I'll see you soon. Bye.